Bam! You have just taken the first step in starting your network marketing and you are told to send invites. You don't feel good about it. You really wish there was another way to build your business. Well, there is a better way to reach your potential customers than to send cold invitations all day long. No more wasting time inviting people who don't want to know about your project. Let me walk you through a proven approach that most businesses have been using for years to reach potential customers. Hi, I'm Caroline Gilly. I've been a digital consultant specialized in inbound marketing for more than 10 years. I'm also an active network marketer, and I've become a leader in my company within 2 months using the strategies I'm sharing with you. If learning how to grow a successful business without sending cold DMs or spending all day on social media is something you're interested in, be sure to hit the subscribe button. So, what is this strategy that makes you stand out from the crowd and build a sustainable business that you feel good about without sending invites? It's called inbound marketing. Here's what it is. Inbound marketing is a business methodology that attracts customers by creating valuable content and experiences tailored to them. While outbound marketing, like cold messaging or join my team or 2 spots left, interrupts your audience with content they don't always want, inbound marketing forms connections they are looking for and solves problems they already have. This method makes you attractive to customers because they don't make people feel like they're being sold to. So you see, it's actually the opposite of sending invitations. The content provided by inbound marketing is educational, entertaining, and maybe more welcomed by consumers. When done correctly, it can return dramatically better results than cold prospecting. When consumers find your business this way, it has a stronger influence on their future marketing decisions and their feelings towards your business in general. And the best part, inbound marketing consists of entirely organic leads, so it relies on brains rather than budget. Think of it as attracting customers to your company rather than having to chase them. Now, let's look at the data of inbound versus outbound. Inbound generates 54% more leads than outbound, and inbound generated 3 times more qualified leads than outbound. That's very compelling, right? Well, you need to know that people want to educate themselves before making a buying decision. So you need to create the right content to educate your audience about what you have to offer. Naturally, the people who will follow you and engage with your content will be your best prospect. Now, let's get into the details of how to apply this strategy, and then I'll give you an example. First, content creation is at the core of inbound. That's a good point because all platforms will favor you when you create original content. As a network marketer, you want more leads, more people interested in what you offer, and more sales. And that's what your content is here for. By creating valuable content for your audience, you become an industry thought leader. Here's how you will be able to create quality original content. Stage 1, attract your ideal prospects. And in order to do this, you will need to identify who you are talking to. You should always define your ideal customer before creating any content. The end result of defining the target persona is to get a share of attention from high-value visitors, attract relevant leads, and facilitate their conversion and retention process. The more precise, the better. When you talk to everyone, no one is actually listening. If you talk to one person and use their language and solve their problems, they will trust you. And when the time comes for them to make a purchase, they will think of you. If you don't know who your ideal customer is or what they really need, it's time to do some research. Most of the time, your ideal customer will be you 2 years ago. So sit down and take notes on what your problems were, how you were feeling, and what questions you were asking. You can also read comments in specific groups that your prospects join to learn more about how you can help your prospects and what words to use so that it resonates with them. Then, once you have clearly defined who your target audience is, it's time to create content for them. Your content will answer their most asked questions and help them solve their problems. A customer's purchasing process starts with online research. The most effective method for attracting the right people is to increase your presence during their phase of research. So producing a range of content covering information that they find useful is essential. Think of tips, FAQs, cheat sheets, and how-tos as the type of content people love to consume. Think about it. When you type something in the Google search bar, does it start with how-to? Most of the time, yes. So think about what how-to your ideal customer is typing and create content that answers their questions. Shareable content is the most effective in building your credibility. Being active and helpful on social media is the best place to engage with new audiences and become a brand that is easily remembered when the time comes to buy from you. Once they see you are resonating with them, they will trust you and accept you as an authority and think of you when it's time to make a purchase decision. Then stage 2 is convert your audience into leads and then customers. Simply defined, leads refer to any person who has interacted with you or has the potential to become a future customer. They may interact by commenting on your post, sending you a message to learn more about you and your offer, anything that shows their interest in your services or projects. In order to help them reach out to you, you need to use CTAs on all your content. This is very important because without a CTA, people might consume a lot of your content and be interested, but you wouldn't know about them. CTAs give you the opportunity to become even more personal with your leads and build even more trust. When the time is right, they will buy from you and become your best customers. So you already see that you didn't have to send any cold prospecting message. What's great about this methodology is that you build your credibility so that people reach out to you and ask to become customers. Finally, stage 3 of the inbound marketing strategy is called delight. That's a great part. The delight stage is where you exceed the expectations of those who chose to buy from you, with the outcome, hopefully, that they will become loyal brand ambassadors. You need to provide an excellent service and show them that your relationship with them does not end once they've spent their money. Unfortunately, this is a common mistake that networkers do. I've been a customer of different networkers, and let me tell you that too many forget about you once you've bought their project. Well, guess what? I simply didn't reorder because I was not satisfied with the service. In network marketing, your relationship with your customers is crucial. When they buy from you, they buy from someone, not from a company. So never forget to provide the best service you can to your customers. Here again, if your content works for you, then you have more time to take care of your existing customers. Providing an excellent service may include providing additional support that empowers them to get the most from their purchase and alerts them of ways you can continue to help in the future. Your goal in delighting is to provide a memorable experience which speaks directly to your audience's needs and wants. It makes them more likely to become referrers and sing your praises to friends and family. Remember, it's the little things that count. It can be something like a small gift arriving in someone's inbox, or perhaps rewarding a loyal customer on social media, recognizing the achievements of a customer in your customers group. Do something that makes them feel special. Here you go. These were the 4 stages of inbound marketing that you should apply instead of sending DMs all day long to people who are unqualified. Now, you might think, wow, there is so much to do. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. If you want to get a real-life example, you can watch the video linked here in which I share a health and wellness example. And to get all the details of each step I just mentioned and learn more about lead generation, you can download the guide Introduction to Lead Generation in the description below. Inside, you'll find information on how to define and qualify a lead, the mechanics of lead generation, and real-life examples that you can use. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Tell me what you think as well as any questions you may have. Stay tuned for the video next week. I'm going to take you to the next step, which is how to avoid objection handling in network marketing and sell without talking. Have an amazing day. See you next week.